welcome to my stream. And I'm just going to say a quick hello and a wave to everybody. And try to quit bumping this thing. So I've been working on this wacky, whimsical painting for a while. I started it years ago. And my sister's like encouraging me to finish what I start. So that's what I'm doing. It's one of those paintings where I just... Why is this the wrong way? Huh. Weird. Oh, I thought I did it the right way, but it changed on me. So I guess it's going to be sideways. Oh, I'm sorry about that. But I'm kind of a sideways kind of person, so I'll just go with it tonight. I'll be juggling all this and probably turning this around a little anyway. So earlier I started working on this painting today. And I'm using inks and acrylic. I have some, let's see, this is a bright green. I'm kind of trying to match this color here. I don't know if you can see it. Everybody's getting ready to light fireworks in my neighborhood. Yeah, now I feel weird. I'm going to have to turn it sideways. Maybe I'll just start over. I don't know. It's just going to be sideways, okay? It's too long to do it over that way. And hopefully you can cope with it. But it's kind of a fun thing to do. So I'm using some inks just to get some lines in. Because I really wanted to get some lines in here. And I guess you can't change the orientation once it starts. Maybe a darker green than that. So, and there we go. So we're just kind of making this look like 3D. Just drawing some random lines. I was out for a while at the hospital. And today's the first day I've been feeling better. And I'm so happy to be back streaming again. I really missed everybody and just streaming at night. Prathalima, oi! How are you tonight? I'm feeling much better. I don't like hospitals. And I'm working on these creative creatures here as well. Pratha, so are you an artist? Like I said, I'm just trying to finish up paintings because I keep starting paintings and not finishing them. It is good to finish what you start. So I've been told. And you can see I have an eyeball in there. I think you can see that. Right over the cat's head. It's kind of a cat. I really like that eyeball. I think I might do one in another spot. Well, I'm so excited that you're here visiting my stream tonight. It is such a blessing for me to be able to do this. And let's see, let's draw another eye somewhere. This might be a good spot. I really like drawing eyes. Which direction should it go? I think this direction. Anastasia, hi. Oh, how I'm so happy to see you tonight. Thank you for joining. We have another person here, Pratha Lima. I don't know if that person is still here, but I just started. So I'm painting an eyeball. One of my favorite things to paint. How have you been, Anastasia? Did you ever, are you still working at home? Can't complain. That's good. Yeah, I had wrist surgery at the beginning of the month, and I have a scar right here. It's starting to heal up. But I feel a lot better. than I did. And I have a lot more movement in my hand for sure. Let's see, there's my blue. And then after I got my wrist fixed, then I wound up in the hospital with a couple of weird things going on with me. That's what happens when you get older. That's what I always hear. All right, so this palette paper dried out on me. So I'm gonna use my emergency paper plate. And if you know how to switch this, the view, that would be great. But in the meantime, I'll just keep working on different things. Actually, I could turn it sideways for this eyeball. Let's see if that works. Yeah, good spot for an eyeball. And so we've got our water over here. We've got our paintbrushes. And I think we've got greens going on, blues. I'm thinking purple eye, like a deep dark purple. Let's see what this does. I'll try it on my paper plate first. Or can't see much of that. Let's try the other one. So Anastasia, what's your latest work of art? We still have to think of something we can do together. See, last time we did flamingos, which you won an award for yours. That was pretty exciting. And this time I'm thinking like giraffes. Have you ever painted a giraffe? Anastasia, I did some monstera leaves for a friend for her birthday in oils. Oh, cool. How did you like working with the oils? Bring it down just a bit so you can see that better. I'll tell you what, once I started learning about oils, it was so much easier to blend. And if I made a mistake, it didn't dry so fast that I couldn't fix it. So I really, really liked oils. All right, let's get back to my eyeball. Yes, I have a goofy giraffe that I painted after the flamingo. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, since you already painted a giraffe, got any other ideas? Because I've also done a giraffe. All right, let's throw some paint on here. I'm thinking some, let's see, if I have any pre-made purples. I do. Here is one of them. That should be good. Oh, Anastasia, you've dabbled in oil since 2003. Oh, okay. Oops. And oh yeah, so you like a faster drying time. That's understandable. I used to be really good at acrylics and layering, and then when I was working with oil so much, I kind of lost that ability to just layer. And let's put a little bit of water on here. But yeah, there is a bit of cleanup with oils. For me, I used them so much it wasn't a big deal. I figured out a fast way to clean up, which I like. And you were sketching a frog earlier today? Oh, that's awesome. I think, didn't you do a frog before? Like, you painted one, I thought. Purple eye. And we'll use some Mars black for the eyeball, the pupil. Will Jones is in the house. Hi, Will. Did you ever find a good movie to watch? Or either the one you were looking for or a different one? Sometimes I watch a movie and I can never remember the title of it. Oh yeah, Anastasia, it was the toad. Warty with a witch's hat. Yeah, it was really cute. Yeah, I can't wait till you post your new frog on your Instagram. So now I'm painting sideways. Oh, I just had an idea. What if I turn my phone this way? Will I be able to? Oh yeah, I can do it that way. Where's my eye I'm working on? Okay, there it is. There, at least it's not sideways anymore. So we're getting some black, a little purple, mostly black, and a little bit more water. Well, I really missed streaming for the last few, like a week and a half. And the last 2 days I've been feeling a lot better, a lot more like myself. And we're gonna make some eyelashes, I think. So our paint has to be wet to make it like ink, so you get a nice line. I might have gotten too much wet, but that's okay. Let's see, this way. I don't know why. I've always liked just painting eyes, eyeballs. To me, I feel it's where your soul is. You can see your soul. Now, there are some people who can resist. You know, they can hide it from you, but usually it's kind of like an open book. In the center of the eye, I don't know, can you see it okay? A little bit closer there. I want that to kind of glow. And I have some glow paint. Oh, if I can remember where I put it. Oh, not in there. Not in there. I took it out of that box and I put the glow paint somewhere else. But that's okay. I have a new thing. It's called Shimmer. Oh, that's the wrong shimmer. That's titanium white. This one is the shimmer. It's iridescent medium, so you can mix it with any of your paints and you can get an iridescent color. So, whoops, that came out nice and fast. So this will be the first time I'm using this iridescent paint. Should be quite interesting. Mix it with some purple. See if we can get it to glow. Using a liner brush is definitely not the best way to mix paint. Oh, that does seem to glow. I don't know if you can see the shine on that. It's really pretty. We'll go over that with more black in a little bit. Oh, that is so shimmery. I love it. Get our rose to shimmer a little bit. I'm going to try to finish this eyeball. But yeah, that does make it shimmer for sure. So Anastasia, what's your next project? Do you have one? Or did you ever find a wonderful 9-to-5er job? So I recall you were searching. I don't know where else to put any purple, actually. Clean that brush. And we'll go back to our black. And kind of go. Yeah, so this is acrylic. We got to let this dry and do layers. So I think this should be, oh, that's black. I'm going to do this brush. Get some of that shiny stuff on here. And I forgot where I was going to put it. Oh yeah, up here. And we've got people outside already lighting off fireworks. Tomorrow's the 4th of July, our Independence Day. And let's all hope we stay independent. And speaking of frogs, Anastasia, I have some frogs that live outside. And at night when I water my plants, they start croaking and popping out of their little hiding place. And they're quite cute. They eat all the night bugs. They also eat geckos, which I'm not crazy about. But I guess everybody has their own predator. So I'm going to take some cobalt blue and mix that with some sparkles. Now that red that I'm paint on is already dry from like over a week ago, so it should not affect this at all. Prime my brush. Doesn't look too shiny. I think you have to use more of the iridescent medium to get it shiny enough. Either that or I just can't tell. And let's get a little bit of white in here. We haven't used any white yet. I'm going to take a piece of that white and just mix it right here with this iridescent color. A little more white. So I did go to the beach yesterday. It's the first time in a long time. The wind was blowing. It was high tide. Harpreet Arts, hi! Hi, welcome back. Thank you for joining my stream again. I really appreciate that. How are you? It's so good to see you. It's morning over there. Okay. Do you do your streaming in the morning? I think I would rather stream in the morning. Well, maybe mid-morning after I have my coffee and wake up. Okay, so we've got some bluish color here. We'll give our kitty some ears. Move this over here so you can see the kitty. He's a fantasy kitty. And then we're going to go back to our black for just a moment and really define this eyeball. So Harpreet Arts, how have you been? Okay, and this color here, I want it to pop. And I don't really want to use too much iridescent in this painting. Getting a different brush. And this one is a 10/0 round brush. Harpreet Arts. Good morning. Good morning, Harpreet. Horizon Black. You know Harpreet Arts? It's good to see you, Horizon Black. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to the channel. It's my favorite one. Give it a little bit bigger people here. Oh, you know me? Oh. Oh, you're funny. I'm doing good. I had wrist surgery. It's healing up really good from my carpal tunnel. Can barely see the scar now. And my hand feels so much better. I'm just thrilled to death about it. And it's funny, by the time I get what was I doing? By the time I get my paint loaded on my brush, I forget what I was going to paint, because this painting really has a lot going on. So I'm kind of working on this side. And we'll slowly move over to the other side. Horizon Black, never mind. This painting is looking good. Oh, well, thank you so much. Oh, you had the surgery too? You had it on one wrist and it fixed both. Nerves are weird. Oh, that's funny. I think too, because it was in my right hand, that I was overcompensating on my left hand. I'm trying to make my hand look like that hand. So now that I'm not overcompensating, this one feels like it's getting stronger and better, actually. Okay, so we're trying to think of an eye color that'll pop right here. And I'm thinking like a, I don't know, maybe this glowy purple stuff might work. Yeah, Harpreet, I checked out some of your designs on YouTube a little while back. They're really good. I don't know, that might be too much white. Sergio. Hello, Sergio. You're from Lima in Peru. Oh, that's awesome. Well, welcome to the stream tonight, Sergio. Good work. Thank you very much. I just feel like I'm struggling tonight because I haven't painted for a while, being that I was in the hospital for 3 days. And mostly they just monitored me, which I thought was crap. And I found out at the end that I did not need surgery. I just needed some regular at-home care. See, I wanted to glow around the grapes. So I'm going to use some glowiness. Let's see, I'm going to put it up here. So I'm going to mix it with that iridescent color. Yes, and this is kind of my fantasy color. Definitely a fantasy painting. But I do want that darker. So I'll use a little bit of sap green. It's actually not too bad. Maybe just a little more of the light green. With some glow. All right, grapes. I'm going to get you to stand out here. Just want some glowiness around them. I actually really like painting grapes because, I don't know, to me it's relaxing. And then with another brush, I'm just going to pull in some water. Just going to pull that out a little bit. Okay, I'm going to clean that brush off. Makayo, hi! Creve Sensor. Hi, you're back. It's a new username. Ooga Booga. Oh yeah, of course I remember you. How are you? I have not heard from you in forever. But thank you for coming in. I started late, so you're not that late. And Crave Sensor is saying hi, hi, hi. Which is Ooga Booga. So good. Have you been doing any art projects? What have you been up to lately? We need to catch up here. I'm really trying to get these grapes to have like a glow around them. So it's summertime. I hope everybody's out for the summer and able to do fun things. Oh, it's kind of glowy. And I think I'll bring that down even more. Shoot, I forgot what color I used. It looks like the light green one, so we'll go with that. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, Crave Sensor. And you just completed an adorable chibi of Baphomet laughing. Kai called it Laughamet. Laughamet. That's cool. Pretty creative. And that's okay, Crave Sensor, because I was in the hospital and I didn't stream for almost 2 weeks. So this is actually the first time I've streamed, so perfect timing for you. And what kind of instrument are you working on? Need something else glowy there. Get another glowy color. Oh, wow, you are musical, Crave Sensor. You got piano, guitar, bass, and drums. Wow, you must be great. Do you sing too? I bet you sing. Bet you sing nice. Okay. I've got quite a mess here. I'm trying to find like a glowy green color. But I used it all up on my purple. Let me get a little bit more. Let's put right there in the middle. Horizon Black, you just completed an adorable child laughing Laughomet. Oh yeah, I saw that. You have a link to your work if you would like to check it out. 4 new images. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's check that out. Crave Sensor, you sing a little, not a whole lot. That's good. Hey, maybe we could all start a band here. I can do the art part. We need a singer, a lead vocalist. That would be fun. Okay, we're getting our dark green here. We want it nice and glowy. Now this is exciting using this new iridescent mix. You can just mix with any paint. Trying to do this backwards. Now up above the grapes, those are supposed to be leaves, but it didn't come out exactly how I had planned it. And I will probably have to go back over those grapes again because I painted a lot of green in there. See, do they look glowy? I think they look glowy. Very cool. Horizon Black, you can play like I know how to sing, but you can't. Wouldn't it be nice if we could all sing like beautifully, like, I don't know. I like Taylor Swift. I like Cher. I like even Billy Idol. She's pretty cool. So are you getting pretty good at your instruments, Crave Sensor? You getting a band formed? Oh crap, and I forgot what I was doing. Oh yes, we were having that darker green color that glows. And a light green color that glows too. Now I did some speed painting on this one, and I'm going to post it on my shorts and probably on my video maybe. It looks pretty cool. Oh, that is so cool. A little bit more. All right, I think we can have our green dinosaur gator, Gatorsaurus. I'm also feeling like I need this eye to pop a little more. So I'm going to brighten up that violet there. Well, that's good horizon to like all kinds of music, everything from pop to classical, metal, and electronica. Very versatile. True music lover. Depending on my mood, I love all of those. Oh, you have to go already? Oh, thank you for stopping in. I'm just so happy to see you again. thank you. This for you. Crave Sensor. I got to get used to that name now instead of Ooga Booga. I have some green down here I got to fill in. And I still needed a different brush, and I forgot. I forget like in 2 seconds today. That's nice and shiny though. Guess we can do a few shiny ones. Well, Crave Sensor, you have a good night. Sweet dreams. It's so nice hearing from you. Okay, so I need some kind of green paint. This looks like a teal blue green, kind of. And there are so many different types of green. Let me see, was it turquoise maybe? It looks probably a little too dark. Yep. Green. I wish I could find my fluorescent paints. I put them in a safe, special place. I should have told somebody so you could remind me where I put them. And Crave Sensor, I appreciate you saying it looks great. 2 watercolors. I know I put them somewhere special and it's driving me nuts. Are these them? Oh, I found them. Woohoo! They're hiding in a drawer. Iridescent acrylic paint. So maybe we'll use this one. I think that will really pop. I'm going to shake it down a little bit more. Wait, have I not opened this yet? No, I did. Okay. Try one more time. It actually looks like the same color I have up here. It's really pretty. So Horizon Black, do you have a favorite instrument, or are they all your favorites? I've always loved piano. I tried to teach myself piano when I was younger, but my parents never got me any kind of lessons. And I was teaching myself how to play Fur Elise. You know that one, I'm sure, right? I like that yellow cat eye look. So, Horizon, you love the oboe and the hammer. Oh, I don't even know what that is. Dulcimer? And the violoncello, but it has been a long time. So the oboe and the hammer, dulcimer. I know what an oboe is, but they sound fun. I really wanted to learn to play bass guitar because it's too hard for me. For regular guitar, my fingers are kind of like in a weird shape, so it's hard for me to hold the notes with my right hand. And my nails grow really fast, so it's hard to get it where it's a little curve down here. And I think our dragon should have some sparkle too. A little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of tired tonight. My body keeps waking up at weird times. And the doctor says I can't go back to work yet. And although I need the money, I'm really happy about it. And I've been happier for the last 2 weeks, so much so that I think I don't know, I might be able to heal myself with my positivity. But of course, I take medications as needed. And I did have to have a couple antibiotics. So that was awful. Oops. Can you see the glow in those leaves? Bass is awesome. Yeah. Okay. Now we've got something in here. The eyelashes kind of smushed together. So I'll use this little brush, and this is blue. Guess we'll use our iridescent blue since it's out. But this is definitely a wacky, whimsical painting, wouldn't you agree? I think a little bit of gray would work. For the eye whites. So do you, Horizon Black, do you have a whole room with all your instruments at home? And do you own all of those instruments? Like, are they yours? Like, you bought those and you can keep them forever? Or are they on loan? I know instruments can be very expensive. Oh no, you wish, but I don't own any instruments. Oh, well, if you got to pick one, what would it be? What would your favorite instrument be? And I'm going to break down. I need to put my paint on something. So those are our greens right there. So I'm going to put these over here. Give them a good spray to keep them wet. And Horizon, you've always wanted to play a flute. Well, are you going to do it? That would be cool. I have a Facebook friend who's a fairy. Like, she makes her own wings and they're gorgeous. And she goes to different fairs and she plays the lute rather than the flute. All right, acrylic. What did I do with those? And I'm working on getting a place for my brushes. As you can see, turn this a little bit. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 jars of brushes and tools. So I'm working on getting that minimized down a little bit. I think I played recorder in high school. The recorder. Let's get let's get some phthalo blue in here. I'm gonna use phthalo blue up here. That'll be really pretty. If I can find it. I got phthalo green, but I want the blue to stand out. Nope, that's phthalo green. I keep getting phthalo greens. And I know I have blues. Green. Ah, phthalo blue, I found it. Woohoo! This is a really fun color. And we'll mix that with some iridescent medium as well. Because now that I've tried it out, I really like it. And I'm kind kind of scraping some of this off. And this was surprisingly inexpensive. It was like $4 or $5 for this big tube. Okay. Now you can see the phthalo blue is just blue. And we're going to add the iridescent to it. A bit more, I think. And I think I'm going to need more than that. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, I can use this on my mermaids. It'll be spectacular. Boat God. Hi, Boat God. Oh, it's so good to see you. I am feeling much better. Yes, much, much better. I still have some things wrong with me, but they're improving. And I think that's what's important. And also, I've been very, like, 100 times happier because they told me not to go to work until they tell me to go to work. And my job has been such a challenge. It was giving me a lot of anxiety. And I swear it was making me sick. Like physically sick. Because normally I'm really healthy and happy, and I like to like go rollerblading and bicycling, but I just couldn't do it. I was exhausted and working 6 days a week. And it's been so nice having a break. I haven't even had a vacation for like 2-3 years. A little bit more blue in here, a little bit more iridescent. A little more iridescent. This is so fun. Oh God, I would be happy not to go to work. Yeah, right. But don't stress myself. Thank you. Good advice. So I'm taking the time that I have off to build a website, my first one. And it can be frustrating and confusing. And since we did purple there, let's get some purple iridescent going on. Oh, we've got some purple iridescent right over here still. It's a bit bright. So now we're going to mix up our purples. Also, I'm working on getting a new computer instead of just my phone. That's going to be my next step. Because I think it's a lot easier to stream that way, and you have a lot more versatility in what you're able to do with the internet. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe off that purple, clean my brush, and then we're going to blend those two together. Just a tad more blue. I'm in love with sparkles. Oh God, yes, that's perfect. Thank you. And you support my journey. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've worked for, what do you call it, corporate for a long time. And so I need a change. So thank you for that, Boat God. And you have a good night. Thank you for popping in. What a treat and what a pleasure that was. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good night, Horizon Black. I'm so happy you stopped in. I'm so happy to see that you're here again. Let's see here. I wonder if this green would brighten it up a little bit. All right, so now we'll use this green for this little corner over here. Which I was drawing on. I was drawing some ideas with my ink. And so, and since she's got a red cape, let's do some, I don't know, violet flowers. And I'm just going to draw circles right here. So yes, I'm working on a shop. And when I get my shop all fixed up, everybody can buy stuff. Oh God, your family's going to have a barbecue tomorrow for the 4th. Oh, that sounds fun. And then fireworks, yay. Where are the fireworks you're going to see? And Boat God, thank you for supporting my journey. That was just awesome of you. Well, I did own my own hair tanning salon and spa when I lived in Seattle. And I loved it. I had a couple receptionists. I had hairdresser. I rented out booths to hairdressers and estheticians, pedicure, nails, massage even. It was really fun. Oh, hearts. Oh, thank you for the hearts. You're going to watch fireworks. Oh, thank you for the hearts so much. Aw, my first hearts tonight. Appreciate that. I love that. Oh God, you're awesome. You almost forgot the hearts. Thank you so much. I'm glad you remembered. That makes me feel so good. Giving you hearts back. Heart. So this is some kind of ink pen, which I've really been enjoying. They don't have all the colors. Let's see, what color was this one? Yeah, that was a dark green one. So we'll just use the green. Let's see, which green should we use? We've got sap green, too dark. What's this? Light greens, too light. Phthalo green. I wonder if we can use the one we already got out here. It'll look nice. And just to pick out a brush, can't be too big or too small. I think this filbert will work. The number 6 filbert. Okay, we're gonna go for this green. We'll mix them together. A little bit of blue. Half the fun is mixing colors. Maybe a little purple. Not really sure what color that is. Very shiny though. You can't see my gator. My gator's over here. I'm giving him a little bit of shiny green too. Okay, this is where I'm working over here now. I thought I got this in horizontal, but I did not, unfortunately. Oh, it's 11 o'clock? Oh. I feel like we've gotten nowhere. Nowhere land. Oh, tired. It's almost time for my bedtime. But I wanted to get back into streaming because I missed it so much. I'm just focusing now. Dark green too dark. Light green too light, stated by Rachel Hogan. Dark green too dark. Oh, is too dark? Is that what you're trying to say? Light green is too light? Or I'm not sure. I have all these different greens in here. That's why texting can be so difficult sometimes, because like you might say it in a different way in your mind, and then when I read it, I hear it differently. Dark green to dark, light green to light. I see you quoted it. But, you know, my memory is just CRAP. So, not working on it. And you remembered that, huh? You must have a very, very good memory. Okay, so we got some lighter ones. The lighter ones going over the top of the bottom ones. You want to know what I do for the 4th of July? I have a very lucky neighborhood that does need to be a little darker green. Let's use our sap green. But we're not going to add anything to it. It's just going to be sap. Okay. So the underneath ones will be darker. Mostly. I want just a bit of light around his ear. All right, just do a couple of light colors. I don't think this one's still, nope. Let me get it wet again. We'll get a little bit more acrylic. And this is our metallic iridescent paint. Which I'm going to mix a little bit of green in with. I think I'm called an intuitive painter. I paint intuitively. I do plan things out though a lot of times. And those can be some of my best paintings. All right, so we'll use our straight up yellow. It's going to be for the middle of the flowers. Traditional yellow centers. Let's roll that brush into a point. Oh yeah, the painting looks good, by the way. I love how chaotic it is. It is chaotic. I think I like that too. It's just like, I don't know, nothing goes with anything, and it's all kind of separate stuff, but it's all here together. Flower petals. Let's do purple. And I want to add a little bit of white to that. So it'll be more lavendery, I think. And I can't remember if I saw Rich on here tonight. He usually catches me in the evening. And I didn't see Steve. Steve has been missing. Okay, I'm just going to use up some of this paint because it's going to dry and might as well just do it. So I'm painting the inside of each circle. Now, can you see that all right? Adventure drawing 2. Hi, how are you? I would love to sell this. You think $1,000? I like you. It is quite detailed. And yeah, I have a Facebook page I should connect here. So I'm getting very serious about my art. I was able to have a few weeks off from work unexpectedly, which gave me time to do what I've been dreaming about, and that's art all day. Any more circles? I think I got them all. Okay, now this background blue, got to do something with that too. So adventure drawing, or anyone else who's on here, what color should I make this background in here? And definitely our kitty needs more black ears. This is definitely too small of a brush for that. Yeah, I can sell. I have an email address. I have PayPal, Venmo. I have Square. What was I just gonna do? Oh yes, make that blue more something. Got my inks. I'm done with my inks. These are very fun. And I think I only picked out a couple, yellow and green. So I'm gonna get some, I don't know, do I want light color under there? Or more yellow green? I just can't decide. Let me pop on a few highlights and then I think we can call it a day. or call it a night. So adventure drawing, what do you do? Highlight, highlight, highlights. That's what I'm doing. Well, the eyes aren't done yet on this other one. This is the one. Oh, and this rose I did on a short, so you can watch how we did that. I haven't posted it yet, but I'm going to. Line dot, more paint, line dot. And let's give our little eye a few dots down here. This time I'm doing a dot and then the line. Well, this has been very fun. Bogart, I miss Fishy. Yeah, she probably had to go to bed early, I'm guessing, because I did start pretty late. I'm sure she'll be back soon. Have you two not connected yet, personally? And I'm going to sell that one sock fishy painting I made for her as well. That would be pretty darn cool. Iridescent blue. That's what I want. Oh, it just came to me. I was looking at this thing. Got a lot of white. And so we need more water. I think I got a lot of paint in this brush. Let's see if it looks good. Definitely shiny. This back over here so you can see what I'm doing. I don't know why, I just like that shiny. It's pretty cool. It gets more like fantasy with that. Get a little more water down here. The only thing about acrylics, for me, they dry way too fast because I'm used to blending with the oils. So when they dry up, I'm like, oh yeah, these dry. I better use it up right away. The colors, anyway. I've also been watching a lot of Portrait Artist of the Year on the telly, and watching the people who are picked to paint and seeing how they paint and seeing how I paint actually has given me a lot of encouragement because I paint just as good or bad as they do. But that's over in England, France, Britain, and I live here. And in case anyone's interested, I am trying to work on getting a grant for a studio. Or a big shed in my backyard that I can make into a studio, because I do have quite a good sized backyard. Did I miss any spots? Okay, I think that's good for tonight. Oh God, we don't know each other IRL, but we have connected through a comment section. Yeah, you should like share those so you can talk to each other in person. You always have so much to say to each other. It's awesome. So hopefully she'll be back soon. In fact, I think she might have said she was going to do something for the summer. Although I can't remember what it was. And those are pink. I think those flowers should be brightened up a little bit. Might have to do that tomorrow. Let's see here. And they are. Ooh, that's red. Let's try this iridescent pink. Make sure I opened it already. I did. Doesn't seem to want to come out. If it doesn't come out, we'll just have to do it. Oh, there it is. Do it next time. But it came out. Now this is pre-iridescent paint. Iridescent acrylic. So I didn't add anything to it. But it should make these petals pop out a little bit more. And then I swear I'm going to bed. And I'm planning on doing yoga in the morning. When I was doing yoga every day for years, I never felt better. Then I stopped for two years, and all of a sudden I have all these problems. And so I'm learning to meditate again, take more deep breaths, just kind of find myself. And I'm going to do a few little brighter pink circles. I really like this. About God. Oh, maybe it was her book she was making. Her children's book. Oh, yeah. She has been busy with that. For sure. Let's see. I don't think this wants to go on there. All right, so I'll skip that. Now I have to clean this out. That's the worst part. It's cleaning things. So I'll let you go. Tonight, you have a great night. I put down my brush. I put down everything. And let me turn this. Let's see if I turn it sideways. You can see kind of the whole thing. You can see it sideways. So yeah, this is a very unique painting. Oh, thank you. I love you too. Love, love, love you. You're awesome. And I don't know when I'll be streaming next, but hopefully sooner than later. And I can't wait to see y'all again in my streams. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time. Thank you, Boat God.